Do you feel if the Pelicans built around him properly, he would be a bigger name than Giannis? I think I have one. I think I have a good one.
Oh, I got the ideas going.
Yeah. Cause I'm trying to get like, you know. Okay.
Game, recognized game, and you looking kinda unfamiliar right now.
Who's the number one guard right now in the league?
Guard?
Not injured. Like I mean, not like injured. Like it doesn't matter. Who's the
Doncic.
number one guard? Doncic over Steph?
Oh shoot, I forgot about that.
Over Lillard too? I mean,
I would take Doncic over.
yeah.
To start a team with? Like right now or
Just the number one guard, like just like where they're at, like how they're playing, right? So you have to basically take what Steph is last year. Kyrie too.
I think you have to go with Steph.
Yeah, number one, right?
Steph is just change the game.
Yeah.
Change the game. Unstoppable offense. Can create a shot and
Isn't that the same for Kyrie though?
nah, but see Kyrie has like all the handles and stuff, but I'm talking about like his release is just so quick, like you can't guard Steph's release. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like any inch of space is
But like, okay, so I think my number one guard, I think it'd be Steph, right? So I guess it's a battle for number two. Who would you rather have for number two?
Are you going with Dame?
Yeah.
I'm rocking with I'm telling you Luka.
Luke, I know, yeah.
Luka
yeah.
Magic, man.
He's
Do
sick.
you consider him a point? Or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
think he's like a LeBron, like a point forward where
Man, he brings up the ball. He's a point guard.
but he doesn't guard other point guards?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay,
You still count that? It's like Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
okay.
Right. Like,
Yes.
I feel like if you bring up the ball, like regardless, I was the point guard when I was playing because I brought up the ball.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be on the court with like one of my boys, but whoever was bringing up the ball, you're PG. Or basically, you'd be like, yo, you're a point guard, so bring up the ball.
Right.
You know, so that's how I always saw it as like point guard who brings up the ball, sets up the play. So does that mean Jokic is a point guard?
I mean,
You know?
big guards.
Yeah,
big
he's-
guards. They started in my point that one time
Yeah, with like all those
with
talents,
with Miles Plumlee and stuff.
Mal Plumlee,
Jeremy Grant, I think was
yeah,
it.
MPJ, and Bobo.
Yeah.
That was a crazy lineup. That was a crazy
That
lineup.
was pause. Those guys are.
Get off his.
You don't gotta say it.
Yeah.
You
You
know?
already know.
There was a time when I actually thought Kyrie was better than Steph.
Which year?
2016, 2017. Like
Was
those
it
2
the
years.
game winner? Or-
Oh, like that year and then the year after. Right? I felt like as good as Steph was, like Kyrie showed up in the biggest stage against him. Right? Like the first championship the Warriors won, like he wasn't there.
Yeah,
Right.
no, him and Caleb.
Him and Caleb. So like I felt like we didn't get a good test, but once Kyrie was there, like well people say Steph was a little, you know, I think it was his hamstring that year.
Yeah.
Against Portland, against Houston, one of the two.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like that's when I saw Kyrie shine, and that's why I felt like he was better than him. And like he just looks sick when he plays.
His handles are crazy.
They're crazy.
His layups like the.
Yeah.
His layups like the.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
Oh, so who's more influential, him to the kids? Him or Steph?
Steph.
You think so?
All the kids I think are just pulling from three now.
But
Everyone's shooting half court
but
shots.
whose shoes are they wearing?
Yeah,
Whose
Steph
shoes
got
are they
some-
wearing?
Steph got some ugly shoes.
Yeah.
You know, I
Like all the kids I work with,
yeah.
they love Kyrie. You know?
I
Like,
mean-
his handle, they love his handle. You know?
Yeah, he's
They all have his kicks. Like I'm a Nike guy,
So
so
who's
when I
wearing
see
Under Armour? You know
that's
what I'm saying?
I
Like
mean,
Nike got the best. I'm not even a Nike guy, you know that, but
Yeah.
they got the hands down the best
Yeah.
like ball shoes.
He's not a Nike guy, but he has Jordans. You know, he sounds like Kanye, really. Self-proclaimed Kanye.
Court purples, Kanye wore them too.
Yeah. I mean, okay, so do you think if Jimmy stayed on the Sixers that they would be in the finals right now too? If none of them got injured, because I know Ben got injured, right? And then you got Joel looking like he ate Joel, right? So
Wait, who did
they basically had Al
they lost
Horford.
to Boston, right?
Yeah, and they basically signed Tobias Harris and Al Horford instead of Jimmy Butler and JJ Redick.
No.
If you
If
take
they,
out Tobias Harris,
if they
and-
kept Jimmy and JJ,
yeah, and you get rid of Tobias and Al Horford, and that means you also get rid of Josh Richardson,
Josh Richardson sucks.
right? So you have Jimmy, JJ, Ben, Embiid, and whoever else they would have cap space for.
I think
do you think they would? You don't think they make the finals?
I don't think so, but I think JJ was right when he said they fucked up by not signing him again.
Yeah.
But I don't think they would go to the finals because I still don't think they'd be able to beat Boston.
But this team, that team wouldn't be better than the
Or
Heat
Miami.
right now.
No. I don't think so.
Jimmy on Miami is better than Jimmy on Philly,
I think so.
even though he has
I think Jimmy's just.
Ben and Embiid.
I think it's just the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like.
Do you feel if the Pelicans built around him properly,
Mhm.
he would be a bigger name than Giannis. Do you think he's better than Giannis? Because personally, right,
Mhm.
I always saw AD winning an MVP before Giannis even blew up. Like 2013, when Giannis first got in the league,
Yeah.
AD was already on the ascent,
Mhm.
right? So he was already going. He was doing his thing in New Orleans at the time, the Hornets, New Orleans Hornets,
Mm.
and then by the time he got to that year when he faced Golden State, remember when Steph hit that corner shot,
Yeah, I remember
right?
that.
So like that year, I felt like if AD had a better team, he had a chance to win MVP. And I think that was his 4th year in the league, 5th year in the league, right? Which is the same amount of time Giannis has.
Yeah.
So right now, I feel like you get to see his true value, and I feel like he is better than Giannis.
So you think he's? So I think so too. I think skill wise,
Yeah.
100% better.
100%,
It's just
yeah.
Giannis
Easy.
has that like. He's just literally a Greek freak, right?
Yeah,
Where
dominant.
he can take 2 steps and he's at the rim.
Yeah.
And then he's so strong.
Modern day Shaq.
Yeah, like
Right.
he just moves people.
Yeah.
So it's easy to get his, but
Yeah.
I think.
Do you think? Yeah.
skill-wise-
Do you think if they built the perfect team around AD,
Mhm.
whatever that is, I don't know what that
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
right?
it's tough,
Because
that's
the perfect team right now looks like he has to play with LeBron.
That's it.
Right?
LeBron, yeah.
But like if he had a perfect team,
Yeah.
same way Giannis has a team built around him.
Yeah.
Like regular season wise, like they guaranteed 65 wins. Who knows how it goes in the playoffs?
Mhm.
Do you think he would win? And then he would have won an MVP.
I think it's hard to win MVP when you have LeBron on your team, though.
Yeah.
But like, if in terms of the perfect team,
Yeah. Without
and
LeBron,
running
yeah.
through him,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
why not?
yeah.
Just look at the numbers he's putting up in New Orleans
Yeah.
without like a really great
Yeah.
team around him.
Like
Just
27,
through all of it.
13, 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like one thing that like I wish happened like in like NBA timeline history.
Mm.
Like I wish he won an MVP because Westbrook winning one,
I think he deserved
Harden winning one. Like I really feel like AD is up there as well.
it. Yeah.
Like it was just his team was, but his team was dookie,
Mediocre. Yeah.
and he was always injured. He always has
Yeah.
some tiki-taki injuries,
Like, he's too fragile back then, you know.
yeah. So
But I have a question for you though. Do you think if you interchange AD when he's on the Pelicans
yeah,
with Giannis and you switch teams,
yeah.
are those teams better or worse now?
I
So
think
don't change anything about them.
Yeah.
Just
just
like,
AD and Giannis.
Yeah, just switch those two. You think
So like
Giannis-
when it was AD with like Drew
Like Drew
Holiday. Okay. Tyreek Evans that year? Oh, or Boogie. Oh, that was a
yeah,
great year.
Boogie. No,
The year they made the playoffs, basically.
yeah.
Okay. With Rondo.
Yeah, Rondo,
Oh, that year?
Boogie was there.
Yeah. I think if AD went to the Bucks, they would win the chip.
With Bledsoe, Brogdon.
Because what are they missing from Giannis? They're missing the in-between game,
Yeah.
right? They're missing. That's why everyone's saying like, oh, Giannis just gets to the rim. Once they
You
know
stop
how to
the
wall it
paint.
off now.
Yeah, you stop the paint. That's
right?
it.
So like with AD, you see how he's slicing up the zone against Miami. He went 14 for 15.
Yeah. Yeah,
game
yeah.
2. So like I feel like if he was on the Bucks, he would definitely have a better shot winning a chip. I don't know how it would go in the in the landscape of things now,
Yeah.
but on that team like this year,
Yeah.
he would definitely dominate. And he wouldn't have to play the 5, just like he doesn't have to in LA.
Yeah, Brook
Brook
Lopez.
right?
Yeah.
And he's a stretch too, so I think that'd be even better.
They also have Robin too. So
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah.
I think the both teams would get better because Giannis would control that team, Pelicans team,
Yeah.
and when they went to the playoffs, they would win more games in the regular season.
I'm trying to think though. I think just the fact that you can't wall off the paint anymore when you
Yeah.
have AD.
Yeah.
So then it's just like it's more threat.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I still don't know if you can win a chip with Bledsoe as your starter anymore.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even start it. It would be George Hill. Fuck it, Kevin Pangos.
Yeah.
You know, like
KP,
Kevin Pangos.
KP,
Wherever he's at, yo, KP, wherever you're at, you need to get on the pod.
Number one fan, man.
You're a real one. But no, I do think AD
Yeah.
is more of a winning player than Giannis. Like, if you put him on that
Winning
team,
player?
yeah, you put him on that team, right? Because this is what I'm talking about. If you put him on the Bucks,
Yeah.
they would go further in the playoffs. Not necessarily in the regular season. They wouldn't be maybe not a one team. Maybe they win 52 games because AD is injured. But if you were to go to the playoffs,
Mhm.
grind it out type of game,
Yeah.
you get to game plan. It's harder to game plan
I
for
guess.
AD,
You're right.
right?
I agree.
Giannis, you wall off. AD, he has more in his bag.
You can't really. Who would you even put on? Like,
Like in the East, like what, Daniel Tice? No.
yeah, Daniel
Food.
Tice get.
You know what I mean?
Fooded.
And the same thing, it would be like the best defender on him would be Bam, and he's already proved that he can go to work against Bam.
Bam, yeah.
And the thing with Bam is like, why would you try to body Dwight Howard? That guy is literally made of iron, bro. And that's why he messed up his shoulder. And it's off a topic. But he really thought he could body him.
I thought he could too.
And then he just got like he's the same size as LeBron. Like they're both 6'9", they look like, and like Dwight Howard's just a monster, you know.
Dwight Howard's still a monster, yeah.
Like Bam got young boy, like hey, may separate your shoulders
Come here,
before he scores.
It's like come here.
Yeah, but I definitely think AD over Giannis. In any context. Right? I really wish he won MVP like while he was in North.
Yeah, I don't think
a team.
he could have maybe won it this year too.
Yeah, I mean how old is AD?
He's like 27, no? I think 27, 28.
How many years in the league? Like at least 8? Yeah. Anthony Davis is 27.
Yeah. 2010, 2011 draft. 2012. 2012, right?
He's been in the league for just like 7 years?
I think 8 years.
8 years?
1, 2,
7 seasons.
7 seasons.
Oh no, 8. 1 year with LA.
Oh, okay.
So like around this time is like I guess when they be hitting their peak, right? Like when did KD win his MVP?
That was like 2014,
14.
2015.
Yeah. So how old is he?
Oh, 2014.
2014.
So that's what he was like 26 then too.
Yeah.
He's like 31ish.
Right. Because like right now the biggest thing is AD gonna re-sign with the Lakers, right?
I think 100%.
Yes.
I don't think he leaves at all.
So then even next year, I think he has a good chance of winning the MVP. Because I feel like LeBron's gonna take even more of a backseat. Like this year, he's still trying to prove his worth. He wants to get that third MVP on a third team. You know what I mean? He wants to get that Finals MVP. But I think next year, once he gets settled down, I think he'll let AD have it more so.
I don't know, man. Steph's coming back. Steph is you gave the man a whole season off.
Yeah.
With the number 1 pick.
Yeah. That's true.
And Clay's coming back.
But I mean, they did the same with LeBron, right? LeBron got injured. He had March until the next season to get to rehab. He had to play the playoffs. After 10 years of going to the finals, he had time, and look what he did. He went right back to the finals.
I know. And he averaged like 10 assists.
And he did it in the West for once. Right? Everyone's always like, oh, you can't do it in the West. Yeah. So he really proved himself this year. And
I don't know.
If that's like the timeline again, where like they have a chance to make it to the finals next year, which they will.
Yeah. You think so?
Yeah, like them and Golden State. Those are the two teams.
What about
Clippers.
Yeah, you don't think Clippers are gonna do that?
So yeah, them and Golden State. Lakers and Golden State.
Dude, Kawhi don't leave, man. Why do you gotta leave?
I know, right? So that's the two teams I think, and if that's the case, then who's gonna guard AD there? It's not Draymond, not his. Not
he's too bad. Like he got way worse.
Yeah, he's not the same Draymond, you know. But
if they draft, they might. Because I heard they're thinking of drafting James Wiseman, but obviously he's a rookie.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna get fooded.
Yeah, it's more like, yeah. What would you do if you had that pick? Would you draft or would you trade? They had the number 2 pick.
Number 1.
Number 1?
Yeah.
I thought no, Timberwolves do.
Oh shit! Yeah, right. Number 2.
Because Timberwolves, they were trying to say that they want LaMelo.
I heard who else wanted LaMelo? Someone was gonna try to trade up for it too.
Yeah, listen. All I gotta say is, whoever has number 1 pick, whether it's a trade or not, you have to pick LaMelo.
Oh, for Anthony Jordan or Anthony Edwards?
Yeah. Like LaMelo will just bring you, like you know, like he just looks.
Got the Zion effect.
Yeah, like he just has it. He has more followers than everybody on Instagram. You know, that's not even including that, but like he's actually like, I feel like a very top tier talent the way he plays. You know.
He kills me. That guy's a clown.
Like his confidence is crazy. He doesn't care.
Yeah, he really doesn't.
You know, turnovers happen, but like they happen because he's trying to create.
He'll get like 10 turnovers and still throw that fucking
full court like full court whatever.
Baseball pass.
Yeah, I don't know. If I was the Timberwolves, I would personally draft LaMelo, him and D'Angelo. That'd be crazy. And Cat, oh my, like no defense, 0 defense.
Yeah, your team is giving up 140.
Trying to score on us. Trying to outscore us, technically. You know.
You guys, oh man, it'd be like the score's gonna be like 160 to 155.
Yeah, easy every game.
Every game.
But that's what I think. Right, and then if LaMelo drops down to Golden State, I feel like they should trade it. If they can't get James Wiseman, even if they can,
I don't even know if you would want to trade. Yeah, I think you have to because it doesn't fit their timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like Clay, Steph, Draymond are all like on the worst side of 30 now. You know, they're not 31 anymore. They're like 33.
Yeah.
Steph's old, man. Like I didn't know that. But then
they are old.
Yeah. So I think you have to trade for a good vet or sign Bogut again,
yeah.
You know,
someone like a Bogut.
Someone where he does the dirty work and.
I feel like Mark Gasol would snake us and do that.
Nah.
He'd be sick on Golden State. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's so butt, man. Like he's good defensively, but like
He's smart too. He's smart, you know.
Man would
He's
pass the
small
open
movement,
layup for
yeah.
his pass.
Would OKC win if it was LeBron, Westbrook, and Harden against the young Durant, D Wade, and Chris Bosh? Just flip the two, flip the
Yeah,
script.
you have the number one player in the whole.
OKC would win, right?
Yeah, you got LeBron.
Easy. Yeah, I think so too.
I think that LeBron, like, best LeBron.
Locate the best player and best scorer on your opponent as James knocks it in.
James drives past him, and an easy layup there for LeBron James. He's got 6. Turnover stolen by James, and throws it down.
Chance for the three-point play, and James. Excellent.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like, you could not guard him.
He was what, a power forward?
He's like a power forward.
Yeah. He was a Carmelo, you know?
Actually.
Like a freight train. L train, baby.
You couldn't, like, you knew what he was gonna do. It's like Giannis, but.
Yeah. But I mean, like 2 years, was it 2 years after KD won the MVP, right?
Because that was 2011?
2012.
2012? Yeah, like a year or two after.
Yeah. Oh, he was on the come up, but like, yeah, if you put like prime LeBron against, but like, that was prime D Wade too, right? Like,
Yeah.
the year before he was leading, when they lost to Dallas.
That's actually tough then, I
Right?
don't know.
Because like D Wade wasn't even 30 yet, he was like 29 at that point. And Chris Bosh too, he would have to play a little bit different.
That's tough. Because then you'd have to do. No, maybe the Heat would still win. I think OKC was just too young. Like, Westbrook was what? So that was like 8 years ago, right?
22, yeah.
Yeah, he was like his second, third year in the league.
Yeah. Even Harden.
Harden was the same. I think
So
they're too young.
So you say Miami?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think like.
Even though you just said
So you
OKC
got
has a number
Serge,
one, yeah.
you got Serge, you got James Harden.
Kendrick Perkins.
So this is before. Yeah, okay.
The real KP.
Yeah.
The real KP. That's what it is. Let's get it right.
His 4 points a game was
Yeah.
with
Key.
Yeah.
Key.
Instrumental.
Yeah.
Nah, I think the Heat would take it.
Yeah.
Prime Wade was
Yeah, he was a bucket. He was
Different.
a problem.
Chris Bosh too. You can't sleep on him.
Yeah. And like at that point, like KD's young, where D Wade would be able to.
Take over.
Yeah, and KD would be more of that, and he's not as erratic as Westbrook was.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I
So it'd
agree.
be better decision making and stuff. I definitely think OKC would win because I think LeBron. Yeah.
LeBron. You can't bet against LeBron.
Yeah. Like at that point, like you said, like at that point in his career, he was the best LeBron. So I think like that's where.
Man, maybe I
it
do
would
hate
separate
him.
them.
Maybe I do hate LeBron subconsciously, man.
Sometimes
I've been
there.
picking the
But you've been a KD guy too.
oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Snaked my team.
Yeah, that's true.
How you gonna? Would you join a 73 win team?
Yeah, man. And if it makes him happy, it
No,
makes him
I don't
happy.
care
But I wouldn't do it just because I would like to face those guys.
Yeah, I like the competition.
Like
you know?
looking back on it, I rather like in high school. I went to like high school with my boys.
Yeah.
Right? I'd rather have went to a different school to face them. But you know, it is what it is. He got his 2 rings. He was Finals MVP. It's not like he didn't do anything, but it was bitch move. But he got his Finals
Joined a
MVP.
73 win team.
20 years from now, no one's gonna say anything. He was on the best team, almost of all time. I think the best team of all time.
Yeah,
And-
I don't think
Yeah.
who in like the last 10 years could beat that?
Yeah.
I
Even
don't
like
think anyone.
even the '96 Bulls or '91 Bulls, who Jordan says is better.
I don't think
You
they
can't
beat
hold
them
KD.
anyway.
Who's gonna hold KD? And Steph, like
Not
he's
even,
pulling
I
from
would
that,
say
you know?
1 or 2. And Clay, like if you let Clay, if you
And
sleep on
Draymond was
Clay-
still moving.
yeah,
He was still mobile.
it's just like he has a backpack on.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. And
Oh
KD
my
always used to
God.
wear that backpack in
Yeah.
the interviews. You know, they would get
Oh
along.
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And they did get along
Ah,
until the end.
I don't think. Yeah, I think those guys would. I don't think. I don't think you could beat those guys.
Yeah.
In no matter what.
Yeah, 100%.
Just guys are just broken.
Yeah, that's probably the greatest team in NBA history. Them
I mean,
were like
record-
the '66 Celtics or something with Bill Russell and shit. Yeah, no.
Bill Russell is 6 foot
Yeah.
like 8.
So basically, you added Kevin Durant to the 73 win team. Like, take away Harrison Barnes, obviously, but that team is still the same.
Yeah.
Sean Livingston, Andre Iguodala.
They even signed Bogut, I think.
Yeah.
Towards the end, right?
Yeah. They signed him back. Yeah, they got Bogut. They had
And then he
Festus Ezeli.
like broke his leg. Or something.
Maurice
no,
Spades. Was he there still?
Maurice
No,
Spades. I think
that's
so.
KD. When KD was there, did he leave? Whatever, you know.
So yeah,
The core is
Kevon
yeah.
Looney.
Kevon, oh my gosh, that guy was supposed to be something.
I thought it was gonna be nice.
Yeah. UCLA, you love your UCLA guys.
I do. Shout out
Kyle Anderson.
Slow-mo.
Yeah, I know my guy. I know my
My
guy.
point guard. I love
Give me where Kevin Durant goes. Head to head.
I think I'll have to.
It's
I'm gonna go Kyle.
Kyle.
I think I'll go Kyle.
The
But
size is too much of a problem.
I love slow though.
Yeah, he's sick. I knew it. I knew it. This guy's, I think I'm gonna have to go with Kyle. Yeah, Kyle Anderson, yo.
Shout out of number one fad.
Yeah, he had him as his background back in the day.
Him, Shabazz, Muhammad, and Tony Parker.
Yeah.
He didn't do shit.
Yeah. Damn, I think we just kind of filmed like our first podcast.
Yeah, actually.
You know? Kind of sick.
Those jokes.
How am I gonna close this out? Yo, what is it? CST Radio? I don't know. What would be a sick name? There we go.
I think that's a tough one, man.
CST Radio? Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, so for now, the low-key name is CST Radio. So thanks for listening. Thanks for tuning in to the first ever podcast featuring my cousin Kevin. Kind of became a podcast by accident, but you know, hopefully we get to do more stuff like this where I bring guests over, we talk, whether it's always Kevin or not. You guys let me know in the comments if you guys like Kevin. You know,
Oh god, don't do
cool
that.
guy, self-proclaimed
Don't do
number
that.
one fan of
Kyle
Kanye,
Anderson.
Kyle Anderson, and Kevin Pangos.
Yep.
He really fucks with the K's.
Actually,
yeah.
no.
But yeah, like see if, let me know if you guys like this segment or like this style of podcasting, and you know I'm gonna keep going at it. Again, thanks for listening, and we'll catch you guys next time. Peace. That was sick.
It's fun, man. That was fun.
Game, recognized game, and you looking kinda unfamiliar right now.